Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of
G'day and welcome back to the channel Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I'm the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. You're probably wondering what we're doing here. Well, it's Franchise Friday and we're looking at the next installment of the Wrong Turn franchise. Wrong Turn 2, Dead End, which came out in 2007. This here is my DVD copy, which I have playing in the background right now. It does have a bunch of special features on the back, which I'll pop up on the screen so you can see. Some great commentary on there as well. So if you've got it, I definitely recommend you check it out. Now, let's get into this, shall we? But before I do want to thank all my new and of course my existing subscribers. Thank you very much for tuning in and checking out these reviews that I do week in, week out. I know, I say it every time, but it truly is appreciated. So thank you. Anyway, back to Wrong Turn Part 2. Came out in 2007 and was directed by joelynch. Now, the film stars ericaleerhsen, texasbattle, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Palladino, daniellaalonso, Steve Braun, kenkerzinger, Kimberly Caldwell, henryrollins, and many more. Now, the plot involves a group of reality show contestants who find themselves fighting for their survival against a family of hideously deformed, inbred cannibals who plan to ruthlessly butcher them all. And look, from the first scene, that is no joke. Now, there will be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen this film, you've been warned. But look, this is a sequel, so sequels have a bit of a habit of not reaching the same level as their predecessor. But then there are also sequels that not only improve on the original, but expand and take that original story and turn it into a film of blood-soaked carnage that truly embraces its B-movie roots. And it delivers an unabashedly gory, over-the-top horror experience. This is that kind of film. From the get-go, it sets its tone as a gratuitously violent and campy ride, with its tongue, when it's not being eaten by a family of inbred hillbilly mutant cannibals, firmly in its cheek. This is one that really caters to fans of the genre who are after a healthy splattering of blood and guts, so get ready for a wild ride through the West Virginia countryside. All right, let's look at the cast. Now, the cast may not be as well known as the previous film, which had a whole bunch of well-known genre actors, Eliza Dushku, Desmond Harrington, Jeremy Sisto. This one does have a handful of genre actors as well, which are known for various roles in various films, like ericaleerhsen. I will get that name right eventually. Leerhsen. She was in Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. Texasbattle was in one of the Final Destination films, 3, I believe, maybe 4. 3 or 4. It was one of those two, I'm sure of it. And Kimberly Caldwell was a reality TV star. I believe she was in American Idol. So having her in this film makes sense because it's kind of that meta sort of reality show. But just because these aren't well-known actors, that doesn't stop them from being a top-notch cast in their own right. The characters themselves are somewhat stereotypical for the genre, and they're actually surprisingly engaging. And like I said, these are well acted, like they're not to be sniffed at. Henry Rollins deserves a special mention though, as his portrayal of the retired Marine Colonel Dale Murphy, the tough as nails host of this reality show, he brings this commanding presence to the role, a certain gravitas, and adds his character with an extra layer of intensity. And he brings that all throughout the film. The rest of the cast are fine. They do a very commendable job in their respective roles, but like I said, they are stereotypical for the most part. There are some scenes, particularly between Jake, Texas Battle, and Nina, ericaleerhsen, see, I got it right that time, that do allow for the viewer to relate to them on a more personal level, but overall, the film does lack depth within its characters, but you know what, let's face it, we ain't here for that. So now on to the writing and the directing. So Joelynch does a fantastic job of building and maintaining suspense throughout the movie, using the isolated woodland settings to his advantage. He does create a good sense of claustrophobia with the trees closing in and the isolation of the surroundings that permeates throughout the film and adds to the overall tension. And it does keep viewers on the edge of their seats from start to finish. The style of camera work used, and this is more down to the cinematography, and the use of the dynamic camera movements do stand out. These handheld camera shots are used to create a sense of immediacy and urgency and immersion, particularly during the more intense and action-packed sequences. From a writing perspective, Wrong Turn 2 doesn't aim to reinvent the wheel. It embraces the conventions of the genre and injects its own twisted and dark sense of humour. The reality TV setting adds an interesting layer, allowing for commentary on voyeurism, media manipulation, and the lengths people go to for fame and fortune. However, the primary focus remains on delivering gruesome kills and heart-pounding suspense, and this delivers in spades. Like, from the introduction to the finale, we are given a perfectly cheesy and over-the-top film. It works well. There is a level of self-awareness in the dialogue that acknowledges the absurdity of the situation while maintaining a sense of urgency and tension. The script itself isn't taken too seriously and allows viewers to embrace the campiness and enjoy the ride. Okay, so this is what we're all here for, right? The effects. Some bloody, brutal, gruesome deaths. And this one kicks it off in a bloody style. We get the complete... we get Kimberly Cole cut in half in this one and split in two. The effect looks... it's done very subtly, like you don't see it full on, like you see a bit of it, you see guts falling down. Not a lot of guts, but I would have imagined more, but it's done so well, and the way they drag the body off just looks great, and it sets the tone perfectly. You know what you're getting in for. There are limbs being torn off, there are bodies exploding, there are buckets of blood everywhere, and look, according to the director Joelynch, in the DVD commentary, 300 gallons of blood were used in this film, so yeah, it's not surprising. One of the strongest aspects of Wrong Turn 2 is its practical effects and its makeup work. The grotesque appearances of this mutant family, it's truly unsettling. And the gore effects were visceral, like they looked good. These practical effects lend a tangible quality to the horror, heightening the sense of dread and revulsion. Now we get to rewatchability. Now, as you know, rewatchability is a big thing for me. I love being able to go back and rewatch movies time and time again. And this one, look, it's no exception. This takes the original movie and it expands on it, and in my opinion, improves on it. It doesn't take away from the original in any way, and just makes it that much more enjoyable. Final verdict. So, what are my final thoughts on this film? Well, overall, Wrong Turn to Deadend, it's a worthy sequel that delivers on its promise of blood-soaked thrills and chills. while it may not offer any deep character development or groundbreaking storytelling, it excels in the execution of the classic horror elements that we've come to love and enjoy. Fans of the genre will no doubt appreciate its unapologetic embrace of gore and its twisted sense of humour. Overall, for a score, Wrong Turn 2 Dead End gets an 8 out of 10. And there you have it. That is my review of Wrong Turn 2 Dead End. Are you sick of me saying Wrong Turn 2 Dead End? Well, there you go, you have it. That's the last I'll say of it. So what did you guys think of this movie? Have you seen it before? Am I just gushing about it too much? Like, am I being ridiculous? You know, is it not that good? I don't think so, but hey, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these movies. So thank you very much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, do give this film a thumbs up. Be really appreciated. And of course, if you haven't already and you've stuck around this far, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that way you're notified every time I do release a new video. At the moment, I have my Franchise Fridays, of course, and once we get through Wrong Turn, we'll be doing another one, and I've got a couple up my sleeve which are going to be interesting. So keep an eye out for them. I've got my Trashy Tuesdays. They're a lot of fun. I've been looking at Toxic Avenger. We've got a couple of other ones coming up as well, which are fun. And I got my live streams. I'm doing more of them. I did have to delay one, but we're getting to that one. Night of the Creeps watch party. If it hasn't been done by now, it's coming up next week, I'm sure, sometime soon. But I'll be doing them. My goal is to do 2 live streams a month. And hopefully I'll be getting some great guests on a panel. We'll be discussing movies. We'll be discussing just basically talking shit. So if you like watching people talk shit, engaging in the chat, you're going to have a lot of fun there. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I'm dribbling shit again, so my apologies. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.